It's time for roster review with Belly Flying. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been going very well. I think it's been like a year since we've done this. So I guess instead of a monthly tradition, we're going an annual tradition.
Yeah, this was a thing that we used to do a lot in the past. And we used to throw you on the monitor and do all kinds of goofy things. I don't know if I even have that set up anymore. So you've got a set of questions for me. And then we're going to go over my roster, and then we're going to look at your roster on your channel. And where do you want to start? You want to start with my roster size?
Let's go check out your, oh my goodness. I don't even know where I'm at. We used to be close. You're over 12 million above me in TCP right now.
Oh, I'm a dirty.
We used to be close. We used to be close at one point.
Whale harder, you peasant.
Man.
Dirty cracking whale.
You've been whaling very hard, and you've been competing very hard in war and raids and everything, and getting that roster sizes very quickly. So,
good. I know that when I was doing that Amazon coins, which I'm not doing as much anymore, I was spending about $300-400 a month. I think my spending has dropped to about $250 a month, which is a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money considering this is a mobile game, but we write it off.
More than I am spending it on a monthly basis.
Business expense. So yeah, 64.7 million. But you know what? Some people have like 112 million. I mean, like double me, right? You know. So what do you want to see? You had a list of questions like diamonds.
Let's check out. Yes, I want to see your diamonds. What diamonds do you have, and then tell me which ones you bought, and then tell me which ones you pulled.
So my alliance is hyper interested in doing well in raids, right? So the primary focus of my alliance is raids, and we have a strategy. And I want to say every other week we hit #1 in the game. Like I'm very certain we're gonna get a 3-diamond Cyclops. So
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's the plan anyway. I will have to see how it goes. But the thing is that I've been focusing, and I've been putting diamond stars into dumb stuff that nobody else will, because we got to do, like, I'll show you right here. You want me to show you the worst place that you could put your diamond stars? Are you ready for this? Or do you know what I'm going to say? Do you know what I'm going to say? The worst place?
I don't know what you're going to say. No, there's a lot of bad places. So what is the worst place, though?
Invaders!
Oh, the invaders.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
1 diamond.
Nice.
I don't know that I recommend that, but when we were doing the old raids before it switched over, yesterday, we were able to 100% that. And every day I was struggling with invaders. And here's the thing is they're going to sell us a new skill team probably like, I don't know, would you say in the next 3 months? We don't even know, right? But at some point in the future, right?
It's going to be the team after the Hive Mind team. It'll be
the following raid team.
The raid team after that.
Yeah, the following raid team after Hive Mind will be some sort of skill team that's going to replace the invaders here, right? But we don't know if there's going to be a war team or a crucible team or arena team or what is going to be following Hive Mind, right? We know Hive Mind's the next team. That's going to be a bio raid team. But I don't know how many teams it'll be before we get a skill team. Would you say 3 months? 4 months? I have no idea.
Possibly. I mean, they save that hard one for the end, right? Because it's going to be replaced last, and they want people to get through at least 60% of the raid. Right. So I don't think this is the worst. I think putting in bio right now would be the worst.
Yeah, but this is a garbage investment. Here, I'll tell you why it's a garbage investment. I mean, think about like Web Warriors or Bionic Avengers or maybe even Bifrost, right? I mean, I feel like, you upgrade your arena team, right? And you upgrade your arena team as much as possible. Take your Super Scroll to the moon, take your Apocalypse to moon, your Black Cat to the moon, Robbie, Hard Light to the moon, right? And then you upgrade your raid teams as much as necessary to make your alliance happy. And that's it, right? I mean, does that make sense?
That's the way I go. Arena, then raids, and then have fun with the rest of it.
Yes, but here's the thing with raids. Like, whatever you got to do to get through your nodes, right? Like, I don't need to go crazy with my Bifrost. I don't need to go crazy with my Pegasus, right? because I get through it, right?
Yeah. The minimum you need to get to that,
right? But you know, so like raid teams, I upgrade as a need basis. Like I'm getting wrecked every day, and they're getting destroyed, and I can't do that. I play them every day, so I'll upgrade my raid teams to do that. So you're asking where my diamond stars have been going? Well, we've been trying to get number one, so we're doing.
Are these all purchased? Are these all purchases? Did you pull any of this?
No,
wow, okay.
Those were purchases.
Okay.
Oh, like don't do what I do, right? No, and this. I mean, if your alliance is trying to place number one, what are you going to do? Like, you know, in the entire game, you know, we do it every other week almost. So I don't recommend it. I mean, the characters that I do recommend.
Photon Omega. Did you buy those or did you pull those? Wow, those are good pulls. Those are good pulls.
I pulled Photon. I pulled Omega Red. King I purchased. Ghost Rider I purchased. Spider Weaver I purchased. Kestrel I purchased.
Okay.
Icarus I purchased. Doc Ock I purchased. I got Captain Carter randomly, Nick Fury randomly, Brawn randomly, you know, Heartless Doctor Strange randomly, Sunfire randomly, Wong randomly. Actually, I purchased Hela, but that was
okay.
I got to tell you. So, if something goes sideways for me in Crucible or Alliance War.
Yeah.
Like if I shoot a Cosmic Crucible video or if I shoot an Alliance War video and I lose a match that I don't feel I should have lost, I will upgrade the team. No, I'll delete the team from my save squads if I never want to play them again. But if I'm like, is this team viable longer term? And if I upgrade them, what have I won the match? And that led me to a decision was I need to upgrade my Hela.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I use them in War and in Cosmic Crucible. I love War and Cosmic Crucible. And I feel like the Undying, I don't know what the plan is for Undying, but
one every Halloween, one more every Halloween. So in 2 more years, we'll have a full Undying team and they'll just smash everything in War.
Well, they haven't said that to us directly or to the public.
They haven't said anything about it. That's my guess.
No,
that's my guess.
That's
not a Envoy Summit thing.
No. But we asked and they say, we'll see. You know, they're kind of like, probably. I feel like the answer we got is probably. You know, that's what I remember.
They might not have a plan yet.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like is going to happen.
They were non-committal about it, but they said that it wouldn't be weird if that happened. So, like, I didn't hesitate in putting one on Hela, you know? So, like, and the rest of these have been random except for the invaders. Now, maybe I'll be struggling in Mutant. And maybe I'll have to put diamonds on my mutant. We'll have to see. Right now, we're in that weird transition period where we got a 3-piece, an Archangel, and Apocalypse. And what I'm finding is my Archangel just dies, and then the node's over, right? So it's like, what do I do on Archangel? Well, he's a dark promotion credit character, but, you know, what do I do?
All right, so that's my next question. What dark promo credit characters have you upgraded?
All right, is there a way
looks like you got a 6 on Archangel there.
Is there a way to sort for dark promotions?
Just red stars and then just go from your 7s, then your 6s, and your 5s. Like
so. Well, I got to tell you what I have done.
There's all your diamonds, my goodness.
Yeah, look at all these are my diamonds.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, look at that. Well, hey man, you got to get these diamonds on Falcon, Hawkeye, and War Machine. Oh, look at those. Look at they got some superstars in there. Apocalypse, right? I feel like
that should be the first.
I have not regretted any power on Apocalypse at all. Like, second best character in the game, do it, right? I mean, is that even up for debate, right? I mean, is it? I don't know. I feel like what else do we got?
Okay, the Dormammu though, that's interesting. Dormammu and Morgan Le Fay. I haven't done Dormammu. For me, Dormammu's only a 5. What was the temptation to bring him up to 7? Is that because he got mythic, or you do that way before that?
No, back when I was in Mutiny did the top 3 alliance leaderboard spending event.
You smashed it. You smashed it.
And I was a part of that. So I've had, the first 72 people in the game that got a 7 red Dormammu
Nice,
was a part of
nice.
that, and it was not cheap. I did participate. I've griped about that quite a bit. I don't know if you've heard that I really, really dislike leaderboard events that are based around alliances, because even though all the alliances I've been in, you know, have not said, hey, you need to spend XYZ, they don't do that. But what happens is that you find out how much everybody else has spent on the alliance, and then you're looking at, well, we're gonna miss and we're gonna place 4th unless I spend, and then you end up spending, and it's my fault, right? I have to take accountability. I can say no, right? It's up to me. I'm a big boy, and I didn't. But it's who is to blame? Scopely's to blame. They created this situation that's unnecessary, where you're in a keeping up with the Joneses. If you don't spend, you're punishing the other 23 people in your alliance, and the design is to encourage you to spend. I hate alliance milestone leaderboard events where it is a function of spending, because those leaderboard events are
They're doing
spending.
exactly what they're intended, though. They're getting you feel that peer pressure, like, oh, I gotta spend what everybody else has spent, and that they're doing exactly what they're intended to do.
Yes.
Morgan Le Fay, that's an interesting one as well.
Yeah, I think that was from way back. Like I don't recommend Morgan Le Fay today. I don't feel like that would be a good use of dark promotion at this exact moment. But a year ago, that's fine, right? I mean, I don't know. And then I don't know. Right now, I feel like, you know, you got Black Cat and Green Goblin are probably the top picks. You could take Green Goblin to 5 stars for 1,200. I feel like that's the cap on it, and I think that's a relatively good way to go. And so I think an order of release is probably going to be my priority, meaning that Apocalypse is going to be at the top, and then the legendaries in order of them released. So most recent would be Green Goblin, then Black Cat would be what I would be thinking and suggesting for other people to do. That's where my priorities are right now.
What about Nova? Because that would be the next one, but I think someone like Dormammu or Doom would be a little more valuable because that mythic tag. Would you even go with Nova?
Yeah. Okay. No. So after Green Goblin and Black Cat, you said it is the mythic tag, and so the mythic tag is going to be all of the Dark Dimension characters, and so they've repurposed Kestrel and Ultimus to be Dark Dimension characters, and that's going to be Doom, Ultron, Dormammu, and then Apocalypse. Even though Apocalypse is not a Dark Dimension, they just put him in that category.
It was kind of like Dark Dimension 5.5-ish, right?
Well, it was a year-long event. It was more.
It was last year's Dark Dimension. We didn't get a Dark Dimension. We got Apocalypse.
Right.
So.
And so on the last 2 nodes of Dark Dimension 7 for Mephisto is going to require this mythic character. So the focus is going to be on Dormammu, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, and so on. Now, the one thing that someone brought this up to me, a player by the name of Valdi said to me, is that Dormammu and Doom have the same unique, and it's going to be those red 19s, and so Doom is probably going to get pushed out, and so that's going to be super tricky. And I think people that are trying to rush through DD7 on the last 2 nodes are probably going to have to do Ultron over Doom,
or just start buying a lot of miasma right now.
No, it's going to be red ones. It's going to be gear tier 19.
Red. Gotcha. Yeah. Not the teal ones. Yeah.
No, it's going to be a unique that doesn't exist in the game at all, and that's going to be the massive roadblock. And the big discussion is going to be: do I take Ultron or do I take Doom, or do I? Yeah, because you're not going to be able to probably do Dormammu and Doom at the same time. And I think the choice between the two is Dormammu all day long, right? It really is. So you're probably going to have to do Ultron. So anyways, I don't know about Doom is what I'm trying to say. I don't know where.
I didn't think about the. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people pulled the trigger on gear tier 18 on Dormammu and Doom. And maybe that may not work out because of
I ended up doing Doom before I even saw the Mystic tag. I was like, oh, he's going to be good and global, and kind of a double-edged sword.
Well, the problem with that miasma is that I think it's Robbie is miasma, and I think Hela is miasma also. So there's what we're talking about is this
my
right
Hela's
here.
my Hela's not getting upgraded.
We're talking about the miasma, and gear tier 19 is going to be the red, right? So it's a something that doesn't exist in game, and I believe that is Ghost Rider Robbie, which is a top 10 character probably. And then Doom and
Will
Dormammu.
he be a top 10 character at that time, though, in Dark Dimension 7?
Probably. He was pretty amazing in Dark Dimension 6. It's hard to say, but
Scroll down a little bit more. I want to see your 4s and 5s of your Dark Throne characters. Which ones didn't you upgrade as much?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of where we're at, you know.
Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Let me see what you've done with your Undying and stuff like that.
I am a Battle Pass purchaser, you know, because I find that the $20 right lately has been giving a good amount of dark promos. So we got to get to where we got to go.
If you're gonna spend it in a game, I think that's that. Oh, go up. You just passed Doom and Big Time and some of the other characters.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Goblin. There's your 5s.
Yeah, Nova.
Nova's at 5. Gotcha.
Dr. Doom's at 5.
Big Time. That's an interesting pick. Is that more for war because you're harder in war, or?
I don't know if that. I don't recommend that. I may have did that when I was using him a lot in Arena and I was struggling through Dark Dimension 6. So I don't know if that's a great choice today.
Gotcha.
He's fallen off quicker than a lot of characters. He is fast and he does put Trauma out right here, which is actually super, or not Trauma, Disrupted. Disrupted on Ms. Marvel, which has been super helpful in Arena. I still use him on my offensive Arena team.
Okay, I do too. I was wondering if I'm the only one.
So something I wanted to talk about though, like, do you want to talk about it? Should we talk about diamond promotion credits?
All right, yeah. You asked the question: is 150 gold promo credits worth 5 diamonds? Because that's pretty much what you're trading when you are trading in one of those Elite 7s for diamond credits.
Yeah, and so here's the thing: my plan going forward is when a new character comes up, dump my Elite 4s, Elite 5s, Elite 6s, and hope I get a 6 red on the new character, right? That's the plan.
A good plan.
That's the plan. Yeah. And then all 100% of my Elite 7s, I'm hoping will go to silver. What do they call them? Diamond promotion credits?
I think just diamond promotion credits, and then there's dark diamond promotion credits. I think. Okay, yeah, is the names. Yeah.
So and the reason for that is that gold promotion credits. What am I going to use them for? I have X-23, Shatterstar, Magic, Mystique, and Crystal and Quake are the only.
That's it.
Those are the only characters that are not at 7 red. So this is just where I'm at in the game. My gold promotion credits are going to go towards these, and then what? I'm going to start upgrading my minions. So why spend an Elite 7 on anything at all other than trying to get silvers? They're trying to get diamonds.
That makes sense.
And so, and that's just where my roster is, right?
Yeah, I think once I'm not sure what the threshold is, and I think we'll talk a little bit more on my channel. What is that threshold? How many characters do you need to have at almost at that 7 stars or not at 7 stars to start trading those Elite 7s in?
I gotta tell you what it was for me. If I use the character in Cosmic Crucible or Alliance War, I started making it a habit of upgrading them with gold promotion credits. And then at some point I was like, all of my playable Crucible and Alliance War characters were at 7/7, or the ones that are eligible to go to 7. Yellow stars is always a problem, right? But I'm talking about characters that are already at 7 yellow. If I'm using them in Crucible and Alliance War, I take them up to 7 reds. At some point, there were none left, and that was probably the point where I should have stopped opening Elite 7s and just started converting them. Probably that was the point.
I still have a few. There's some in the incursion campaigns that I'm holding out for that I don't think are super important. Like Nowhere, I'm in a war casual alliance, so that's not as important to me. For where someone that's plays war a little more hardcore, that would be more important to take them up right away. So for me, I could.
A lot of those nowhere characters are not 7 yellows yet. You know what I mean? Like, or barely getting 7 yellows on them now, right? So it's. I mean, if you don't have the yellows, it doesn't matter. And then always for me, arena raids up until my alliance says we're good, or I know that I'm good with my alliance, and then I prefer Crucible over Alliance War. But I upgrade. I think you do the same thing. I upgrade characters in that order, right?
Yeah, and if I'm using them, I'll upgrade them. If I'm not using them, pass. I'm not gonna use the gold promos on them.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to look at? Because we need to get over and look at yours.
I want to see what you're using on arena offense right now.
All right, arena offense.
Are we using? I'm wondering if we're using the same team to fight because, same team.
Yeah. So the team I use is right here, and the idea behind this team right here is to put Disrupted on. Hard light. Now, this doesn't work every time, but I want to say it works.
I get maybe a 50% win rate with this team.
I might have
because it depends who the Black Cat stuns. Depends the turn order, all that. Yeah, so ability to block the Skrull there. Now with the basic of Skrull, I've been using that on Apocalypse.
To get rid of the Disrupted so that you can stun with your Black Cat or whatever. Yeah, right.
And then sometimes it changed the wrong way. There's a lot of RNG in this battle.
This is the RNG in the battle right here. So now sometimes Super Skrull is under stealth, right? But if he's not, I will target Super Skrull because it'll still chain. Because whenever the basic on Super Skrull gets countered, it'll stop either on Apocalypse or Black Cat because they counterattack, right? So
sometimes it gets.
Yeah, so if Super Skrull is not stunned, not in stealth, I'll do that right there. Does that make sense? And then I'll still.
Yeah, sometimes the placement is a little weird on some of these defenses, though. I don't get to do that.
Or then turn meter reduction on. So I'm going to reduce the turn meter on Super Skrull and Apocalypse. I can't reduce the turn meter on Robbie because of the death proofs prevent that. The passive on Black Cat says when she has death proof, you can't remove turn meter on the Secret Defenders. So that knocks.
I don't.
Yeah, that's something like that. But anyways, I can remove the turn meter on Super Skrull at Apocalypse, but the Secret Defenders don't get their turn meter reduced. While I think Black Cat has. And then right here, I think I want to try to kill Apocalypse. Let's go. I don't know.
I like to target Skrull if he's not under stealth, but he's under stealth in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get through this. I mean, if I can get through Apocalypse before he goes, counterattack him down. Take him down. No. Okay. That is like, oh, well, okay. So what I'm going to do here is hopefully I chain either left or right. It doesn't matter which way I chain, right?
Oh, you're good. You won. I think you won.
All right. And then that will get rid of Apocalypse. There we go. Yeah, that's my arena team.
You won. You're good. You got good RNG this time.
Yeah, it doesn't always play out like this. I promise you, but I do find that this has probably the most. I could put it on auto now. I'm pretty sure. It's just good. I got to target Super Skrull if I can get through him, right?
As soon as Skrull's dead, now you're good.
All right.
Done.
Well, I think so. Maybe not. Maybe we'll lose. I mean, you never know.
You need a basic. You need a Skrull basic on Black Cat. There she goes. No death proofs. You're good.
Yeah, there we go. As soon as the death proofs are gone, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
I think Skrull could do it. Skrull could do it. Let's see.
All right. Anything else you want to see about the roster? I mean,
I want to see if you're gonna win this fight.
Oh, I don't even know, man.
Let's see. I thought. Oh no. Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't have put it on autoplay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It happens sometimes. It's a messy battle. It's always messy.
Maybe I could have won if I didn't put it on autoplay. But anyways, we're gonna head over. We're gonna head over to Valley Flying's channel and take a look at your roster. How does that sound?
Yes, I like it.
All right, guys. Bye for now. That match was trash. Oh my God.
I thought you had it.
Oh my God. Garbage. Oh boy.